Water parks, swimming pools, or other aquatic-themed attractions are meant to be fun for people of all ages, a place to let your hair down, relax, and just have a good time under the sun. Unfortunately, not all of these places are created equally, as the following list of the most terrifying water attractions in the world can attest. One thing is to visit a water attraction to swim some laps or kick back, or, in the case of a water park, to go for a thrill ride on some aquatic amusement. But it's quite another to have been scared out of you because the attraction is so poorly designed or constructed. Not surprisingly, some of these aquatic nightmares have been shut down because of safety issues. Still, others remain in full operation, which is either a testament to some very lucky property owners or marketing ideas. Let's take a deep dive and look at some of the most frightening water attractions on the planet that our YouTube channel ranking masters prepared for you, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's start with the Bondi Baths Bondi Icebergs Club. The Bondi Baths have been declared everything from one of the most gorgeous swimming pools in the world to one of the most ill-conceived aquatic attractions imaginable. Situated on the southern end of Sydney's Bondi Beach, the Baths is a swimming pool literally built in the ocean. That means that the waves regularly come splashing over the sides and into the pool, gives you the feeling of the seawater in a swimming pool. The problem is when, according to some reports and stories of sharks being tossed into the pool during high tide and becoming trapped. Probably not the most relaxing or idyllic way to spend a leisurely afternoon. The Infinity Pool located in Dallas is our second terrified pool presented in this video. The Joule Hotel is cantilevered 8 feet out from the rest of the building, which essentially creates a pool that dangles hundreds of feet in the air. To make the experience even scarier, the end of the pool that juts out from the building is made entirely of glass. There's also bar service in the pool area, so that may explain the popularity of the Joule's mysterious hanging pool. If all this sounds a bit unsettling, that seems to be just what the hotel is going for. According to the Joule's website, the pool gives guests the sensation of swimming out beyond the hotel's edge. One thing is for sure, they won't see me there. Cannonball Loop, it's the third water attraction. This one is not just dangerous, it's terrible. Quite possibly the worst water slide ever conceived, the Cannonball Loop that used to stand at Action Park in Vernon Township, New Jersey, is exactly what the name implies. A water slide with a loop in it. The slide was only open for a month in the summer of 1985, after which it was permanently closed because of the amount of broken bonds and other injuries. Some people didn't quite make the loop and fell off the top because of, my dear Watson, gravity. Other, more fortunate souls had their backs scratched up by all the sand and dirt that collected at the bottom of the loop by, again, gravity. Also, confoundingly, there was no pull at the bottom of the slide. Disoriented and often injured cannonballers were greeted by nothing more than a wet mat to stop their downward trajectory. That is a real attraction for emergency response. Number 4, the Zambian Devil's Pool. With a name like Devil's Pool, you know you're in for one hell of a nightmare. On the Zambian side of Victoria Falls, perched 355 feet in the air, is a natural infinity pool, right where the falls go over the rock wall. Once a swimmer gets in the pool, there is only a thin layer of rock separating them from a sheer drop off the face of the falls. At most times of the year, entering the Devil's Pool would mean almost certain death, but for a brief window of time each year, water levels are low enough that hundreds of people press their luck and jump into this horrifying little body of water. Would you dive in these waters? The Golden Nugget in Vegas. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's our number 5. At first glance, the pool at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas looks fairly normal, if not a little luxurious. The pool itself is round, and in the center is a large aquarium filled with ocean life. So, you can swim with the fishes without all that nasty touching of the fishes. But the main feature of the pool is its water slide, which turns into a glass tube that shoots straight through the center of the aquarium. Sounds innocent and fun enough, right? Well, consider this. The aquarium is actually filled with sharks, so enjoy and have good dives. Cage of Death Crocosaurus Cove. At Crocosaurus Cove in Darwin, Australia, you have the opportunity to spend 15 minutes in an attraction they've becomingly called the Cage of Death. Fortunately, it's not really a cage, it's more of a glass enclosure. You start out dangling above the crocodile pen before being lowered into the water for an up-close and personal encounter with the crocs. Oh, and the crocs are usually fed while you're in there, so they are as active as possible for your visit. Lucky you. Nemo 33, one big hole in Belgium. Once the deepest pool in the world, this massive indoor swimming facility lets divers drop 113 feet into the bowels of the earth. And because its non-chlorinated water is temperature regulated, you don't need a wetsuit. Nemo 33 also boasts simulated underwater caves, pits, and platforms to make your dive even more of an adventure. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more super interesting content from the Ranking Masters channel.